Que todo lo llevó, mi gallina, mi marranito, yo lo tenía, todo.
En este momento estamos sufriendo por acá porque la verdad no tenemos todo.
Stories of land grabbing such as these are increasingly common around the world. Agribusiness and mining companies are hungry for resources, local governments for economic growth, and small landowners for a better life. But too often, deals that should end up a win-win spiral into misunderstandings, deceit, and corruption. A lack of transparency and prior consultation is often to blame. Losers are invariably those living in poverty and the vulnerable trying to hold on to their land.
Kumusoro kudali kontali nonesa kuti ndau yakakura kamari yangantotuwa divi vanolimavo ozonipawo chiro chindiyana katosala kulamba nacho ngohasha nekalamba nacho ngohasha chandinotolimavo.
For poor people it's very difficult to get condition in order to complain what you have a right. They don't know. They have to say every time, yes man, yes man, yes man.
The Lutheran World Federation and partners are working alongside local people with a strategy that first focuses on the local level, then the national, and finally the global level. At the local level, training is provided on land rights through means such as workshops and community radio. People are enabled to identify priority issues they wish to act on, and then accompanied throughout. Community consultations are often a legal requirement during land deals, but they are often ignored. That's why LWF is striving to establish and maintain a dialogue between all stakeholders.
Our approach is not to say yes or no for the investment. Our approach is to have a good relationship between the community, government, and the private sector. To have a constructive approach. That is what we are trying to do. And if it's necessary, sometimes the community can say no.
At the national level, LWF works with the government and partner organizations. Building a strong coalition of those who can work together nationally to ensure that processes are respected and promises kept is important.
Trabalhamos com as comunidades no âmbito de delimitação e demarcação das suas áreas. E este processo tem a ver com a advocacia que a gente tem feito no nosso dia a dia e tentarmos encontrar meio termo de solução de conflitos ao nível das comunidades.
The findings and conclusions of work on the ground are then carried up to the international level.
We can work at international level through the UN and political processes to try and encourage governments to make commitments in the area of land rights. And those commitments then become tools which can be used by national coalitions of partners to make sure that those promises are kept. And then for local people, knowing that they're part of that chain of intervention from international to national to local level, they can use that in order to secure real change in the communities where they are.
It is imperative that commitments obtained at the international level translate into tangible impacts on the ground. National level partners make up the framework through which change can be encouraged at the local level.
Hoy a través de su Junta Mayor, a través de su representante legal que es el señor José Américo Mosquera Berrío y el apoyo de la diócesis de Quibdó, el apoyo de la Federación Luterana Mundial, han venido haciendo una apuesta por la exigibilidad de sus derechos. Eso les ha permitido lograr unos avances en la defensa de su territorio y de sus derechos colectivos.
The strategy of combining local empowerment with pressure for transparency and proper consultation from both government and big business is showing promise.
Entonces la idea de este proyecto es trabajar con las comunidades de base para que ellos conozcan cuáles son sus derechos territoriales y tengan herramientas pues para defenderlos y lograr tener también una incidencia política que logre la garantía de estos derechos.
Thanks to all these efforts, from the local to the international level, up and then back down, a real difference can be made in the lives of real people.
So ngokuzotiko sempre rujijiso rukuya no federação susitakaziva otiko ndi vantu vanogara manyamakuta muno mavanga viri kutambudzika tiri kuramba tiri kukunununa yona kuramba nayona ngondaa yekutiko
It is communities themselves that have the legitimacy and the right to ensure that their lives and livelihoods are respected, the land nurtured, and the environment protected. The struggle continues to defend those rights and to ensure justice for the vulnerable.